good interweb? I'm your man Q, back again with some more of that Geek News. So last week I was on a podcast. I wasn't physically on the podcast, y'all, but I was on the chat, and I was talking to the folks and listening to Player Essence, Player Essence, aka listening to OJ, aka Player Essence, who had MandyLee from MandyleePlays, the Dude, Baron, On, and Jordan Fringe, and even Kid Smoove stopped through. Now, the whole reason I'm bringing this up is because a whole huge topic about Sekiro came in, and I thought that, well, after seeing that, that was actually a pretty good video and podcast that they had, and I wanted to chime in and say my own thing, because y'all know, like I know, that when you on the chat and you do it in a podcast, you don't always get your words heard because it's like 125,000 other people trying to talk at the same time. So as far as what I think, well, about the whole issue, which the debate at hand was, should the creators of Sekiro and the whole Soul series, should they actually start making an easy mode in the game? So there was a small faction of people, it was actually one person, who held her own, you know, out there in the wolves. She held her own about her thoughts of why they should have an easy game or an easy mode for the game, which I did understand because that would bring more casual fans into it as well. However, the majority of the rest of the podcast did have a different version of it, and they said, plain and simple, that's the way the game was made, and if it's too hard for you or other people, because they weren't directing everything just at her, but if it's too hard for other people, then, well, why just don't buy it? Now, I also agree with that, because being an old school gamer, I also feel that certain things should have a certain amount of difficulty, and in this point and click internet era, everything is so easy. I just don't think it's just about games, though. I think that's also a whole social thing in society, from IG and Twitter and everything, and the amount of people who can't talk in real life or don't want to commit to harder things in real life is a staggering number of people who can't do those things. But that's a video for another day. After being there and weighing both of the ideas and the concepts and pros and cons back and forth, personally, I came up with this conclusion. If the fans, casuals and all, start calling for an easy mode, and then the creators feel that they can make money off of it, then, well, they're going to make money off of it. They're going to put an easy mode off of it. If it's hundreds of thousands of fans that petition, not saying that that's going to happen, but if it's a whole bunch of fans that petition to want to do that, you know, a business don't care about the individuals. They care, certain ones. But if you can get more millions by putting an easy mode on, even after you have beat the regular game or an easy mode, look, they're gonna do it. Let's stop tripping. They're gonna do it. Octopath Traveler is now no longer an exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. It's gonna be out for PC this year. Now, I'm not tripping off of this too hard because of the fact, again, now if it was on Xbox, which I don't really mind, you know what? Maybe they want to sample in some JRPGs again. It'll probably make the system do better than it's already doing, games-wise at least. Because hardware, we already know, it's lock, key, gone. But in software? No, not the software. Octopath Traveler is one of my personal favorites, and a game that I always suggest when people are saying that they want to jump into some kind of JRPG or some other kind of game for the Switch. My only problem with this game, I almost said with JRPGs, but my only problem with this particular game is, if you haven't heard me talk before, I'm a huge proponent on characterization and a love story within a story. This story, Octopath Traveler, the OCO, you know, Octo from 8, it's deriving with 8 different stories and plays a lot similar like Saga Frontier, which had 7 to 9 characters, where each character basically has their own story and they intertwine. The only problem is a lot of the time that they intertwine is, it doesn't make me really feel like they're intertwining. They have a couple little scenes where it feels like that. And other than that, it doesn't really make me feel like they really know each other. You know how when somebody knows each other, they know each other, versus when somebody knows somebody, but they don't really know them, if that makes sense. And speaking of part 2s, 3s, 4s, Rs, S's, and A's, look, it's confirmed. Persona 5 is coming out for the Switch. I don't want to hear about nothing else with it. You ain't gotta at me. Yes, I did talk about it, because it is confirmed. Where's my source? Open your eyes. I'm so tired of people saying Persona 5, is it really coming? Is it really coming? Let's look at the evidence. Joker's gonna be on a game that's on the Switch. And Atlas is being real nice with Nintendo right now, because RPGs sell on handheld systems that can be transferred onto console. That's just how it's working. So don't be surprised if the hero from Dragon Quest XI is going to be a secret character, and don't even be equally as surprised if we see Cuphead, because these games are on the Nintendo Switch or heading for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, open your eyes. Open your eyes. But as always in the web, I'm your man Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, do me a favor. It actually helps a lot. For y'all that don't know, if you like something or you dislike, it really helps a lot. And you know what else helps a lot? If you hit that subscribe button, if you want to stay up to date with those games, with that anime, with that entertainment, a little bit of comedy, and all things geek. And until next time in the web, remember, eat, geek, sleep, repeat. I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces!